Hello and welcome. Today we're going to play a dual game of Mighty Mines with Ocean, with Deep's aspect. And we're going to play against France 6. So let's just start the game. This is a very interesting combination because you can send plastics into the ocean, you can push them into the ocean and drown them. And Metamind has a very strong push. It can potentially push a lot of plastics into the ocean and drown them and gain a lot of value from it. And also you have this boon of swarming bedevilment that can get the ocean's presence from the ocean into the coastals that enables oceans swallow, that is zero range, and enables your left innate, which is you're going to uh, repeat this repeat this power in your land with your presence. So you can drown different lands potentially if you can have a presence on the coastal. Normally it is not a big issue if you spam G3 a lot, but my build of Deep Ocean is actually I'm going to G2 bottom bottom, G2 bottom bottom, and start reclaim looping. So you are never going to touch the G3 unless you want to use the Call of the Deeps and drown the Explorer. Actually, not drown the Explorer, but drag an Explorer out of the building land on turn one. In that case, you can just G3 because you're gonna need the range. But otherwise, you just spam G2 bottom bomb and you're good because your reclaim is actually very strong, right? It has a 2 energy button, it has 1+1 card, and it reclaims all your good cards, which is actually all your starting card is very good. Hardo Burn is just broken. It's 2 energy, it is also a push, and it is also a Dahan movement. And this card is May, but it's still a drowned town, which is going to be very good against France. This is a defense. Defense is always broken, and this is a drown two explorers potentially can solve a problem on the coastal. So all your starting hands are very good, and especially if you can play all your four cards with a reclaim group, you just maximize your left innate without any difficulty, and you have the right innate to add two Deeps token. And although you lose the third one, it's not very necessary that you are adding another Deeps token to the third place. So yeah, um, so let's just start the game. Let's take a look at the first starting boards. We have board H and board D. So normally I want to start. Hmm, actually, the Beast starting place is kind of awkward. Hmm, if I start here, I can have one, two, three adjacencies with different lands. If I start here, I could have more adjacencies, and that also covers a lot of terrain types. So I guess I can start with this place with many mines just because it's a better starting place with more adjacencies. And I can have the deep starting. Hold on, let me grab the destroy back for that. And deeps can start here with one presence in the ocean and the other. I like to start on the land with where there's a town so that I can play swallow the first turn and destroy this town because you're playing against France and um, France 4 the triangle trade is says that whenever they build a coastal city they're going to add another town. So that's actually pretty bad because that advances the Francis LC, which is the town limit, and you want to avoid that as much as possible. So it also builds a coastal city, which is kind of bad because you don't really um, want cities to be built like in general, right? So yeah. So yeah, let's start the game. We're going to start the first explorer in sands. And after this, actually, this is very bad. Both lands have the Han, and I can only defend one. Hmm, pretty rough. And also this land doesn't have it's not a coastal. We still need to France 6. I guess we can France 6 into here and France 6 into here into the disease land. So what do we want to do about this? I have the option to G3 from minimize and push this town out. And then next turn I can defend this. Thieves can defend this one with the Hunt Gather from minimize. And then I can't do anything about this, which feels very sad. Actually, I could move the Dahang here. No, I don't have the range. I guess I have to let this go. Very sad, but I guess this is a very, very tough first initial explore. So I guess what I'm gonna do is that with minimize, I'm going to start with G3. I'm going to gain 1 energy, and I'm going to place a presence from the bottom track. Usually don't do this, but with deeps, it's going to give out the tidal boon almost every turn. So you have the what sort of the infinite energy for that. So you play this card, gain energy, pay energy, and you don't play other cards. Actually, you can play EMB, and the next turn is going to be sorry. Next turn is going to be a big turn, and then you just reclaim. Sure. All right. So now we fast no, not a fast. In the spirit, we add a beast here. We move a beast into here. That is from the G3. And I play these 2 cards. Then Deeps is going to actually I do want to stop the build here. Or do I not? I mean, the next Explorer, as long as it's not jungles, I can get the full value from the Call of the Deep. So I guess we still do the standard opening. We G2 bottom, get energy, pay energy, and I go into here. So now we have the pursuit that is going to be 1 fear. Push this down out into the coastal. Then I can take a triangle trade here. Sure. And there's no other fast. We skip the first event. We build here. It's still very tough to lose the Dahan here, but hey, build and build. Next export is wetland. So we are rewarded for keeping our export gather there. So we explore here, and explore here. We still need to France 6. We're going to France 6 into the coastal. Actually, we can do it here. And we frank 6 here in the, yes, I do here. All right. So now we can do the EMB. EMS actually. I'm going to add these into this land. And that is actually I should have done the right name, right? Yeah, just for the fear. Right now I do the swallow. It is exactly here, right? So we got another reward from playing around that coastal town, so that we can swallow here, drown these 2 dudes, and also a Dahan, goodbye Dahan. And then we have this tidal boon. Oh, actually I can tidal boon this out into the coastal. Sure. That's not bad. So I do tidal boon, that's 2 energy, and I target this land. Actually, not the target land, but you guys know what I mean. So I push this one out, and I can push the Han Yes, I still push them at least one here to uh play around the slave rebellion, and then do some Dahan here. And next turn is going to be I defend here with the deep ocean, and I potentially can defend here, or I just rescue the Dahan out. Both could work, but I don't have the beast here. Hmm. We'll see. So yeah, that's the first turn. And then for the next turn, we're going to G2, bottom. Gain 1 energy, gain energy from the track, and I play these two cards. And my mind is going to go straight for the bottom track. Play all these three cards, gain energy, pay energy. So now I definitely want to grow closer to this part. And I let this go. I'm going to defend this next turn. I guess I could let this go instead. And I gather the Han there and the defend there. I only have defense 4, but I could expect some miracle to happen from the fear card or from the events. Yeah, let's just do this. So yeah, get a presence here, get a presence into here. And I do the 2 fear, defend 4 here. And I do the Call of the Deeps, gather these two dudes into the ocean. Now we have a devil. That is quite interesting. I guess I should be devil here. The main reason is that next turn I'm going to reclaim, and I could reclaim this one back, or reclaim this one back. Oh, actually, I forgot to do the deeps to add a deeps token, so I think I should have done that. Usually you want to add it to a place where there's a bunch of towns so that you can start killing towns. So I guess I do here. Yeah, because last turn I hit the left threshold, which is 1 damage per deeps token, and the right threshold, which is to add a deeps token. So I could have added a token here, but then I did 1 damage here that is not enough to kill the town, and they heal after the turn ends. So this turn I could do this again. I can add another deeps token, deal 2 damage here, because it's 1 damage per deeps token, and that is enough to kill a town and start killing off that town. So we still have the guide, and we have oh, actually, we don't even have the ability to, we don't even have the beast here. That is the issue. So if that was the case, then if that is the case, I think I still have to accept the fact that these Dahan are gonna die. There's no way I can rescue that, right? Even if I G3 here, I could reach this with a G3, but it was only a beast. I could not get other beasts into this land. The geometry of this board is just too bad for landmines, and the fact that Sans explored the first. But I think, I think what we do is I do this. I do guide, get this dude here, and I use the Lebanese. Gather, and I skip this one. I'm not sure if that was the play, but actually, I could have gathered here and then Tufi use the right innate to defend 2, and then yeah, that's better, right? That solves the 2 lands. And that's definitely the play. So this is solved, 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 solved. And the next turn, I only have to deal with two of the lands. I can just let minimize defense one. And yeah, we're just good. Now, sorry, not the mountain. I should have not reviewed the information. Let me fix this very quick. Okay, so now we have the events. Here's a little range. Sure, we happen to have some Tahani lands. We can discard, or we can pay energy. Actually, these cards are just too good to be passed. So I guess we can just pay the energy. We get one presence into here. We get one presence into here so that we can get one energy when we reclaim. Feels pretty good. Actually, we can only do it here. Okay. We don't have the energy for now, but feels okay. When we reclaim, we have +2 energy button. These cards only cost 2 in total. So yeah, that's the use of Little Rain. And we have the Beast Damage, very interesting. Um, damage, damage. I could kill off this town. Do I do that though? Actually, if I kill that town and we have the Devon defense, I and if I flip a card that has another defense here, we could just let this land ravage and yeah, let's do this. We deal 2 damage here, and we destroy 2 of the presence as beasts because if we have destroyed any buildings, we have to destroy that beast that deals damage. And then we have the defense 2 here, and we had a few card. Different land with the Han. In each 1 damage, sure. That is pretty good, as now we could let this land ravage and clear this building. Also, I could choose here to kill off this explorer so that next time I can friend 6 into this land. Actually, we can do it here, but hmm, I already have 4 defense there, right? Yeah, I already have 4 defense. I can just defend there. So I guess I still do it here. Okay. So now we send Ravage, we allow this. And Ravage, Ravage, Ravage. Wetland build. Build upgrade. Next explore is still mountains. Explore here, 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 here. And we can friends 6 into our this place so that let them trade. And we can friend 6 into our beast land. Okay. So now we don't have the slow from many mines. I can have the deeps. Um, I can use the right innate to add a deeps token here from this right innate. And I can start smashing the town out. Use the left innate, 1 damage per deeps token. So that's 2 damage and we pass. And now Ocean can just reclaim loop. Reclaim all, gain energy from the track, gain 2 energy from the reclaim, and draft a card. I need to draft at 0 cost or I cannot play it, but it doesn't feel too bad to not be able to play it. So that is a very interesting card, as I can use this card to add my range from the Swallow. Also, it's a water card. Also, it's a 0 cost card that I can play this turn. I also have the Elemental Boon. I could use this card to Rasho's dog. Hmm. Actually, I think it's Reaching Grasp, just because I can just play these 5 cards. and call it a turn. Yeah. And I have to gather a presence from the coastal because of the road action. I could gather it from here just because I don't really need a sacred site here. Okay. So many mines, reclaim district, gain energy, gain mana card. This is the perfect element card. Probably is this. Also, we have a strife ad. But if I do the strife ad, I cannot fully defend this. So I guess it's not fast enough to for the slave rebellion card. Wait. I didn't use the special card back. So yeah, this is the slave rebellion. Is that? Let me check. Slave rebellion on the top three. So yeah, this is the slave rebellion. Oh no, not this one. Slave rebellion. Yeah, we shuffle this one. Mm, so wait. Uh, how did that happen? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Just no. I guess it's because I flipped this card. So if I do this, and the second card is still, yeah, Slave Rebellion. Sure. Okay, so because we can't play this turn, so next turn in the slow, the Slave Rebellion has already happened. So the Strife ad doesn't make any sense in terms of Slave Rebellion at very least. Um, this should be just Flash Rod. And then I need to gather these to here and defend this. And I could push. If I wanted to push, now I don't have the wind here, so I cannot do the full left and eight. But instead, I could use the guide as the extra Daha movement. Sure. Okay, so I think I do this, and I don't have to skip. So I play this card. Do I need to be able to this turn? Um, Not really necessary. I think I could do the flash rod. Hmm, maybe not. Maybe yes. Flash rod is still like a corrective play. It's not bad. So yeah, let's do all these cards. We have the guide. Actually, before we do guide, we do the left and A to gather 3 beasts into this land. 1, 2, 3. And I can use the right and 8 to defend 3. Actually, defend 4 with 3 fear. That is left and right and 8. I can use the guide to move the bees, I guess, into here. Oh, it was very close. Actually, I was thinking that I don't have the sacred side. So if I had any plan playing the Dreadful Tide, I can't use this. It was lucky that I didn't use this so that my plan wasn't, I don't have to like rewrite my plan, but yeah. So now I have the, I think there was one beast into here. Yeah. And then use the guide. Wait, hmm, was there a beast over here? Yeah, there was the initial beast. And I gather the beast into here. I guess before that, there was 2 beasts because I ever multiplied here or not. Where did I ever multiply? cannot be here. So it has to be here, right? Mm. I need to do some rewinds. 31 seconds. Let's go. So another rewind. We'll get there. Mm. Another rewind. Because I need to know what was the status of these. Okay, so there we go. Actually, hmm, I definitely did not EMB here. Oh, you know what? Let's just assume that there was only one beast here. So we still do the left and eight here, and I do that three here, defend four here. I think I added the fear from that. I'm not sure, but let's just assume that I did. Right, then I have the guide. I can move the beast into here, and then I just push one fear into this beast land. That is my turn. And I do the Call of the Deeps from the ocean. Gather these two guys into the ocean, and I can do the wait. I have to. Hmm. I can just use this card just for the fear for defense, and I have the reaching graph just for myself. And yeah, next turn I have some. Actually, I can let this go. I have to deal with this though. Could be fine. So now we have Explorer have +1 health. Sure. Beast generates one fear or move. That's one, that's two, three, that's four, five. One, two, three, four, five. All right. And yeah, add in Dahan to inland land with Dahan. I guess I do here so that I can solve this by Slave Rebellion. And on this board, there's no other choice. All right. Field card. Isolated different land. We haven't seen any like stage two, so it's kind of sad if I isolated this one and this one. What's gonna happen? So these two are not explored into. This is explored into. These two are not explored into. So if I do this, I isolate four lands. Not really. This is going to build. So there's no way that we can do the pocket right? I guess instead we can just isolate some coastals just because it has a high chance to pop up. Remove a town from a land with two or more Dahan. Sure, I can just remove these two, but I'm going to drown this anyways, right? Because I have the deeps. Or I can stop the build. Actually, stopping the build is very spicy though, as I could remove this explorer, but because of friend 6, I have to move this explorer instead. I could move it into here and move it into here. All right, so now we do the wetland ravage, ravage out of blight, and there's ravages and they all die, even with the +1 health. The mountains is gonna build, is going to build a small town. Next explorer is mountain, back to back. So I don't explore into this, which is pretty good. And I have to escalate into here. And on this land, I explore into here, escalate into here. Pretty rough though. I guess I have to defend here. Also, I have to friend 6. I guess we do France 6 into here, France 6 into this land. Okay, now I have the flesh rot. One fear, added release to a jungle or sands. Guess I could do it here. And then I do the tidal burn. I have 3 presences here and there. Guess I do it here so that I could push this one to this land and gain 2 energy for that. And I just let this land go. Pray for some beast damage or something. That is tidal burn. And I have to swallow because I have +2 range. I can swallow this. Drown this, drown the Han. I have the left and right innate. I could add a deep token into this land and add another. I guess we could go this land just because they are adjacent and also has building. So then I use the left innate, 1 damage per deeps, and I can repeat this power in the target land. 1 damage, and then drown all explorers and Dahan with Dahan. And I can drown this land, move the deep token into here. All right, so that is our slows. Okay, so this turn, what do I do? I have to take the blight here. I gather some beasts and defend here, and I do nothing about this land taking a blight, I guess. Deeps doesn't have anything to do. It just reclaims, gain energy, gain 2 energy. Move this present back. Guess I could do it here. Draft another miner. Is that living energy? We also have Inflame, which is kind of interesting. So where's the Slave Rebellion target though? I don't have the target on this land, which is kind of sad. I don't have the Baha movement all as well. I guess I could just try to draft one. There's that Gnawing Root Fighters, which is very strong. Guess we do this card. And I go for the bottom track. Gain energy, play all these cards. None of these cards look very spicy to me. The Strife is too slow for the Slave Rebellion. The Call of Bloodshed, though, I guess it could be a card. Or we could just go for the Living Energy and get some energy for many mines to play majors, sure. So now we play, do I need to call it the Deeps this turn? Um, yes, not really. Oh wait, I could actually. I do here. Reaching grabs, grasps, call the deeps. These 2 cards. And I could play the living energy as well. Looks pretty good. So now many mice can finally turn some of these dudes into beasts. So I do the beat devil, but I don't think that does anything. Doesn't do anything as actually just use that for elements, I guess. Or I could no, I have to play this card for the element. I feel sad because of wind, right? Oh wait, I could actually, yeah. I could instead of opening for 3 card plays, I can just do this. Gain 1 extra energy from the track and not play this card because I don't have to. So reaching grasps, Call of the Deeps, because of the plus range, I could gather Explorer like this. Actually, or I could do this, stop the Ravage, and gather that this way, and Limit Energy, 1, 2, 3, because I have 2 Sacred Sites. And then I do the Dreadful, 2 story 1 beasts. Skip the next something. I can choose to skip the next Ravage or build. So I then use the left innate. Wait. I don't have the wind, which means I cannot gather the beast into there. So I guess I still have to do this. Feels very sad, but it's fine. I play this card. Wait, I still like the air. Mm, that's that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That actually changes the plan. I actually gather the explorer from here so that they can trade, and then I don't have to scurry. I just use the right nade to defend, right? Defend for 2, and then do the devil just for nothing, I guess. So, hmm. But in that case, I still don't have to do this. Like I'm going to finally get there, but I don't have to do the 4 card plays just because even if I play this card, I don't have to gather. So yeah, I just get 1 extra energy for that. All right. Now we go for the events. We have the Slave Rebellion. We add a stripe here. Destroy that. Added a Han there. On this land though, I can only add a stripe from here. Then we shuffle and redraw. Cities Rise. In a land with the most town, replace 2 towns with 2 cities. Sure. That's less towns to worry about. And then on this land, though, I could do it here. Just let this become a trouble land and minimize the town limit. Okay. Push 1 beasts. Mm, sure, I can stop the build here. That's pretty good. On each board. So now I still have to push these dudes. I guess I can push them here to stop the triangle trade here. Or not. Um, because when they explore here, they're going to add 1 less explorer here. If the wetland comes again because there was a building here. Yeah, let's just leave things this way. Or I can push explorers like this. Okay. The home defense, sure, not really applicable. Lands with the harm have defense, sure. So Sands Ravage is Ravages and Sands build. Town. All other stuff are skipped. And the next 4 is jungles. 1 less jungle to worry about. But we have to escalate there though. We escalate here. Okay. So now I have the long root lighters. I could push these dudes out. Um, Multiplying these, I could add some bees into here. Just because I can have more bees here to skip this land, stop the cascade. And I have Swallow with +2 range. Um, I still have to swallow a coastal, which is kind of sad. Before I swallow, I just do the right innate, add a deeps token into this land, and add another, I guess, into here. Then I use the left innate, 1 damage per deeps. I have 3, so that's kill the city, and I can drown this one, drowning this explorer as well. Push that one to here, and I could repeat this power in a place where I have presence, but there's no building here to kill, so let's keep it this way. And then I have the drown. I could actually drown here, which is still some value. Or I could, oh, actually, I could drown here, right? That's pretty good. And I have the tidal burn. There's no towns to push, but I could just use the energy, right? Use the energy and push this Daham if I need to. I could push them actually here. Yeah, that's better because I can just set up for the defense next turn. Like, actually, I'm very vulnerable to a disease ignore. Do I just die because of disease ignore if I do nothing about this? That's 2 towns, 2 extra towns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That's not a dead, but that's still something. Um, or I could try to defend this. Hold on. Can I? That's 7 damage. I have to defend for 7. That is not possible. Yeah, that's not possible. For sure. I could just drown this town. That's some value. I mean, sure, let's just drown the town then with the Northern Root Biters. And that is our slows. And then I get to reclaim. I gain energy. I can draft a major finally. Here's the irresistible call. That is kind of funny. I can completely stop these lands. Here's the flow, which is also pretty interesting, as I can threshold this card very easily. And I can just solve this land by pushing all of the stuff from here. I think this is a play. And let's just do the flow. And I could forget, I guess, this card. Or I can just forget about the devil just because Ocean already has the range boost. Yeah, let's just forget this card. And I play this card with Guide. And I need another water card. Do I Dreadful Tide this turn? Not really. I guess I could just do the Flesh Rot. I don't have the D to defense any places. Sure. Actually, in that case, I don't even need to play Guide, right? Let's play this. Okay. So now Ocean is going to reclaim, gather this presence back, reclaim, gain energy, gain 2 energy, draft I guess we can draft a major now at this point. Yeah, we just draft another major. We have the Bombard, which is very sad because I cannot even target, right? Because it has to target from the mountain or jungle. Now that we have lost the bedevil, and since we're reclaiming, we don't really have the way to threshold this. Also, we don't have enough plan to threshold this as well. So this is past. This is it has some elements, but I need 3 wins, which is doable. Interesting. 1 fear turret destroyed, 1 damage to each invader. But and actually it's because it's three range, it makes this card very playable. Vanish is made. This is can I threshold this? Hmm. Actually, if I can threshold this, it's going to be very trolly. So I definitely have enough water and earth, right? Let's just assume I pick this. Assuming I picked this card, I played this, and I need some earth cards. Sure, I have some earth cards. And I need a moon card. Sure, I also have a moon card. Just so happens, oh my lord. Um, I can threshold this. So I can threshold this. I mean, it doesn't make this game easier, but it's troll, and trolling is always good. I don't have flies to remove, but it doesn't really matter because of friends. I just use this to remove some invaders. I can remove some explorer from here. Still pretty good. I mean, I definitely think this card is the play, but this one is just too trolly. I just cannot resist grabbing it. So yeah, let's just grab it and forget about the other cards, and also have to forget a card from play. I guess we forget this. Goodbye. The range book. Do I have to play defense? No, I don't have to play defense this turn. So yeah. All right, let's do the throw. Also, because we could have drafted the cards like at the same time, so that in this case, we know that we are going to forget the range boon, so that instead of forgetting Bedevil, I could just keep the Bedevil. And should I forget this? I think we have to do. Like, I like this card because it's more beasts, but hmm, I think I have to part with this. Feels very sad though. Right. So now we do the dreams. Actually, we do the left innate. We gather some beats. We gather my presence is here, and I use the flow. Push one of the presence into an adjacent land. 2 explorers, 2 towns, 2 Dahan, and 2 cities. Sure, everything is pushed into this land with my presence, and I can also bring this blight here. And then I do the dreams of the untouched land. I heal this blight or no? I don't think I heal this blight. I think it's more important than I just get rid of the explorers. Get rid of 3 explorers. And add a random board. Sure. Balanced boards. Let's go. We could do it here. Hmm. Actually, because I targeted this land, right? Um, next to target 4, so I have to do it here. I don't really want to be adjacent to this land, but actually this is going to be over very soon. because I can just play this card next turn. I just reclaim look this card and push everything into the ocean. Still don't really want to be adjacent to this land. It's just too risky doing that. Guess I could do it here or I mean sure we can do it here. It uh oh no. The city here. Also where's that border? Okay, here we go. Guess we still do it here. It feels very inconvenient because it blocks the event and the terror level, but yeah, I think it's pretty okay. I'm going to um, get some of these stuff out so that I can copy them for future use. And yeah, I think it's okay. I lock this up. Okay. And I have some natural proliferation, I guess. Um, guess we first add some beasts into this land for the mana mines to use. And I add 2 wilds. Guess I could add a wild here. We know that mountain and jungles have already come up, so that I could skip this one, add a wild here, and I do the natural proliferation into this land just because I could gather some explorers from here. And then many mines can also do the proliferation, having that animal. Guess we could get here. And I also have 2 badlands. Sure. Badlands can go here and actually here and here, just for the deeps to drown. All right, so that is the dream of the untouched land. I have the living energy, 1, 2, 3, and can use the left and right innate here, just for 2 fear. All right, so now for the events. Did I do all the fast? I did. Oh, I forgot to do this. Call the deeps. I gathered these 2 explorers. Actually, I can gather here instead. Gather these 2 explorers and drown them into the ocean. All right. So now on each board, increase damage by the current invader's stages by 2, which is completely fine. We don't even have any ravage here. Isolate a land with beasts. 1 fear if invaders are present. Sure, I could isolate here. Isolate here, 1 fear. And we isolate. I guess we can only build here. Right. On each board with 5 or more Dahan. There's only 4 there. Sorry, Dahan. Dahan to a land with the most Dahan, sure. Push up to 3 explore a town from the inland land. I could push these dude to save these wilds. And also I don't have to defend them anymore. Or I could push them here. Actually, we do it this way, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. That we can just condense our problems into these trouble lands. So mountain ravages, which is non-existent. We do jungle builds. We do the build here. We skip the build on this land, so I could save the diseases. we have the coastal export, which is kind of sad because I have to deal with this land now, but I guess it's fine. Also, the coastal is kind of devastating because I have to deal with a lot of lands. Hopefully, we can survive this. All right, got a France 6. Guess we do it in the beast land. France 6 into the beast land as well. France 6 into the beast land. All right. So now we have the slow. We can Gnawing Root Fighters push these two out. And I can flow like water, flow like river, or flow like anything from this land. I have the Flash Rod, which is one fear. Jungle or sand. I can at least try to skip from the problems. Guess we do it here in the sands. And then we have the Gnawing Root Fighters. I could push these two out, or I could push these two out. I think I do these two, just because they're going to Ravage, so that I can at least have some chances to defend this. And next turn I let this build. Wait, I can't let this build. I can skip this, sure. So now I Gnawing Root Fighters this. I have the Tidal Boon. Tidal Boon, I could push a town out, sure. Push a town out. 2 energy. I could push this Dahan into the adjacent land trying to defend that one. I have to swallow without the +1 range. I can't do anything about this, and I have left an 8 and right 8. Could drown, but since now it is the coastal, I don't think we should try to drown. Just use the right name to add some deeps token. I could add it one here, add one, I guess here, to make use of the Badlands. And I could add another one here. I'm not trying to drown any sooner than when the coastal pass is. So yeah, I just do the. I don't really have a place to drown though, which is kind of sad because there are no buildings on the coastal, and wherever there are buildings, I only have one deep token. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Actually, I could drown this town, sure. By drown, I mean use the legendary to kill the town. All right. So time passes, and I get to 4 card play for sure. I don't really have to uncover the top strat just because of the infinite. What is that? Because of the infinite energy boon that Deeps can give out. I could draft another major, trying to solve the problems. There's the forest. There's a savage transformation. And can I threshold this though? I don't have the plant. I can threshold savage though, but I don't know, it feels like trope. Angry Beers is kind of interesting. Actually, do I have fire? I do have fire. Is this the answer? I know that Living Forest is definitely very good, but Angry Beers is something that I have not taken a lot. Sure, let's just do this. And I could forget think Flash Rod just because I don't really have use of that anymore. And I can play this card and need to play another fire card. And I need to play the skip. And I guess I could play the Bedevil just for the ocean to drown stuff. And ocean is going to reclaim for sure. Gain energy, gain 2 energy, and draft another major. I don't really need this anymore. Dropping another major. We do have the Power Storm, which is kind of spicy. Do we have enough air though? We don't. But we can still repeat one card, which is the Angry Bears. Feels kind of spicy. Vengeance is meh. Wind is not useful this turn at the very least. Also, the 3 wind is very hard to threshold. Let's just pick the Power Storm and forget this card. And we do the Call of the Deeps, do the Tidal Boon, Power Storm, and these 2 cards. Where do I need to defend? I guess I can defend here and gather this Explorer and this Explorer and just let them build and skip the build here. Oh wait, on each board, right? So I could actually skip the France 6 on one board because the Dream of the Long Touch land, it says on each board, each land adversary action skip one board, so that I can skip one France 6. That next time jungle appears, we don't have to do anything about this. All right, so we do the Call of the Deeps. I gather these 2 explorers out and drown them. I Power Storm many mines. Oh, actually, I should have put the presence on. I guess I do it here and do it here. So I do the Power Storm. I have 1 repeat. I guess I'm going to do it here, but in a slow. I do have the Dreadful Tide. Do I need to do that actually? Feels like I don't have to use this card. Huh, very interesting. Oh wait, I actually have to do this. Yeah, this is a big trouble. Sure. I do the Bedevil. Guess I can move the presence into here and try to drown this in the slow. Actually, move it into here. I have the Grasping Tide. There's 2 fear, event 4. And I have left innate to gather, 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 gather. I still need to defend how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 3 beasts over there. It's 1, 2, 3 beasts. And then I have the push 1 fear. Actually, yeah. I push. I Dreadful Tide. Get rid of this beasts. Skip 1 build action. And I do the push. I guess I can do it here. 1, 2. Or is there any I should do it here instead. Push this one and drown this. And I do 1, 2, 3 fear. Nicely defend for the. That is a total of 8 defense. Alright, so now for the events. Titan Knit. This is kind of me. Lol. Feels bad. Beasts destroy. Sure, that is something. That is actually truly something. Destroy 1. Not. What did I get rid of? Definitely not a explorer, right? Not sure what I did, but okay. Beasts destroy the Han to coastal land with the Han. Sure. Sure. With the Han pillar. Um, so now we do the explorer does not affect coastals. Land with disease is not a source. Sure. So now we have the wetland ravage. Goodbye. Wetland ravage. This is 4 health. It's still dead, but it's going to build. Actually, it's not going to build. Ravage, 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 ravage. Build. I guess we could skip the build here and build here because we already have the solution from here. This is skipped. This is diseased. This is non-existent. This is built. 2 towns. And this is diseased, sure. So now we do the Sands Explorer. We explore here. We explore here. Explore here. Kind of scary though. And explore here. Very scary. Well, we need to do the escalation on this board, right? So I skip the escalation, or actually I could just escalate here. Not really, they're gonna triangle trade. So I skip the escalation here. I triangle trade here, I guess. Another triangle trade, escalation, and I escalate here. All right, so, but the export does not affect coastals. Sure, this is not export into. This is not export into. All right. We still have to deal with the tight knit though. Still so bad. Angry Beers. I have some big damage. Actually, I have to read the text because I've never used this card. 2 damage. If beasts are present, added beasts. If if no beasts are present, add the beast. Otherwise, plus 2 damage. That is actually 4 damage for many mines because it always has a beast in this land. And push up to 1 beast. Destroy a town in adjacent land with beasts. That is a destroyed effect. Sure. I still plan to flow this land out of the existence next turn, so I don't have to do anything about this. I could do here, but I don't have the beast plus damage here. I think it's still okay. I do 4 damage, actually 2 damage. 2 damage pushing this one out and also have the, okay, sure. So I have the tidal boon that is 2 energy. Push a town from here into the ocean, grounding it. And I do the Angry Beers, 2 fear, 2 damage. And if no beasts are present, add a beast. And then, yeah, that's all right. And I have the 1 fear and destroy in the adjacent land with beasts. Nothing happens, but I still have the next repeat. So I could repeat it on another land, which is, I guess I can only do it here. Feels bad though. Okay, so I do plus do some 2 fear, 2 damage, plus 2 damage, killing off this city. Push up to 1 beast. I could push it here. 1 fear, destroy 1 explorer. It doesn't feel too great, but yeah, it's actually, if I push this beast here, next turn I have to move this one back to use the flow. I think it's still okay. Um, swallow, swallow you, swallow you. And I have the deeps. Guess I could use the right innate to add deeps tokens. I could add 1 here. Add 1 guess I do it here then. And then I have the left innate, 1 damage per. I could draw on other lands first, right? Interesting. No, I don't have enough Beats token. That is the problem. Sure, I can just use the left innate. I can use it. There's no other targets. I guess I can only do it here. That's 2 damage because of Tide Knee is 3 health, so I have to repeat this to this town. So we reclaim and we are going to reclaim with Ocean as usual. Gain energy. We still try to threshold this Power Storm, I guess. Sure. I just need one extra wind card, which is exactly what you get now. This also has the wind. And I could push explorers if there was beasts. Unfortunately, there was none. But actually, I could do it here, right? Hmm. Interesting. Do I just do this? Doesn't feel too wrong doing this. I just have this card and play these 2 cards. I need another sun. I just play this card for the sun. What do I like? I should play the wind card. Sure. Yeah, this thresholds everything. Do I need to defend anything this turn? I don't think so. Yeah, I just don't need to defend anything. I just Tidal Rune again. It's not like abuse this card as much as possible. And Manamite is going to reclaim, gain energy, and draft another major, I guess. I have too much energy spent. Not really applicable at this point. Flood Wreck is kind of funny though, as I could add some disease here. Stop the build. Sure. Alright, I forget Angry Beers. And I play this card, play Flow, play Guide, and we can start calling it a day. Sure. So now I use the guide. Actually, before I use the guide, hmm, actually, how can I use the Swarm beast on here? The only way that I can do is to use the Swarming Bedevilment, right? Which is kind of sad because I cannot threshold this. It's still fine because we don't need to threshold this card for the first use. But just add 2 diseases into this land and have some defense that matters not. I'm going to use the guide, and before I use the guide, I use the Bedevil to move the presence into this land, and then I can just swarming these, push these dudes, I guess, into here, and I can call, but I'm going to call here as first because they're gonna ravage. Living energy, 1, 2, 3, and then I have actually, it's very interesting as I could just gobble flow because I can Power Storm many mines and have 3 repeats. And the first, actually, yeah, I'm going to repeat this card for sure. I just use the guide to move my presence into here and use Flow like water, targeting myself, push, push, drown. And I could repeat the guide and move my presence like this. I mean, in this case, I think I should play the defend. So I repeat this for like water, push, 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 and then do the defense. That's 2 fear. Defense 4. It's not enough, but and then I use the third repeat the boon of swarming the bedevilment. Get it here. Actually, before I use the guy to move my presence to here, I could get to the Honda. So that's actually a nice defense 4 because I used the bedevil twice. And here I have to defend 4. Also, I can use the right nade to defend another 4. Sure. So defend. Add a city to a coastal land with city. I don't have one. Sure. Add a Z to a coastal land with the most buildings. Minimum 1. In that land, 3 damage to the Han. Goodbye the Han. Push. Oh, I have a co-op, which is kind of interesting. I could push my presence from here into here. Nothing is gonna happen here, so I just do it here, grouping my presences. Deal 2 damage, and I could also push. Actually, I could do the ocean presence to do the damage here, and I use the minimize push back to deal damage here. Or I do it here. And I'll fix forest. Sure. Level 3. Given land with buildings, gather 1 Dahan, 2 damage per Dahan there. Sure, I could try to kill off the city. Different land though. There was one explorer here, right? Yeah. With buildings. I don't have other land with building. Wasted. Defense 9, skip all build actions and coastal, sure. Remove from a land with not matching a build, which is not I can't remove the explorers. I guess I just let them stay there. Okay. So coastal ravage, 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 ravage. Sands build skipped because of the field card. Skip, skip. Next explore is mountain and jungles. I think there's something wrong as oh, nothing is wrong. Never mind. So I explore here. Pocketed, pocketed, pocketed. Explore here. Explore here. Jungles. Skipped, skipped, skipped. Explore here. Explore into here. Alright. No slows. There are interesting slows. I guess I just add a Deeps token and call it a day. I just need to like solve this land, which is doable, right? It's very doable. I just reclaim. Draft another miner, doesn't really matter what to pick. Just play this card plus this card, and Ocean is going to reclaim. Gather this one back, get 2 energy. Reclaim, draft another miner, doesn't really matter what to pick. Just play the Power Storm with the Threshold. Would you like? 3 win, sure. So now we have these cards in play. I can try to threshold this card, the devil, sure. And then I use the flow like blah blah. Actually, I use the guide first, guiding my presence into this land, and I use flow. Move my presence here with these dudes, and I can power storm. repeat the flow. I can push these dudes into the ocean, drowning them, and that is GG. It's kind of a very, very fun game as there's a very early proliferation, and as well as the the meme card Dream with the Untouched Land. It's actually a very easy threshold for deeps because of the element combinations, and also when after you drown some stuff, you also open up a new board, which is kind of funny. So I hope I have demonstrated this combo, which is a very interesting combo, as Many Minds is going to be fed with a lot of energy from deeps just because of the Tidal Boon. Also, this is a very, very high value card that also pushes a town and that can potentially be drowned also, and also a Dahan movement. And with the reclaim loop of the ocean, basically you can just play all these four cards, and all these four cards are not bad, right? With Call of the Thieves, you can gather the double explorers from the France one, and with the Grasping Tide, well, it's a defense. Playing defense every turn is not bad, right? Especially it also generates two fears, something that is very close to Many Minds, because Many Minds also generates fear when defending. Like two fear is not a small amount of fear. And Tidal Boom is busted. And also the Swallow is kind of interesting because even you don't have the range for that because of reclaim moving. I did draft the answer. That is the Grasping Tide. No, the Grasping, what is that? Um, Reaching Grasp of that card. And also, Minimize initially has a bedevilment that can help oceans have this play. So it's kind of a very good combo, right? Also, Minimize has a very strong push to push stuff into the ocean. And yeah, so that is the Minimize and Ocean gameplay against France 6. If you like this video and you have any comments that you want to say about this, I'm not sure how to like speak this correctly, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's meet at the next video.